This is going to be a much shorter video than most of my videos. I just want to get a chance to talk about the unfortunate news, or I suppose it's actually fortunate news, but the implication coming from it appears to be a little unfortunate. Pretty much since Injustice 2's launch, a lot of people have expected some type of CW content, whether it be gear or even a premiere skin for the respective characters that are on the CW shows, from Black Canary to Green Arrow, Flash, and all the other characters. There has been some level of expectation for CW gear or something along those lines. The reason those expectations have been so high is because if we go back to Injustice 1, we get to see that, oh, we had essentially what was a CW premiere skin with Green Arrow. We also had the Flash show up on the mobile app, but that was after a significant amount of time in between Injustice 1 and that skin being released. So it made sense that that was only being released for the mobile app, because they'd stopped full development on Injustice 1. But here we are in Injustice 2, and still no CW-related gear, despite the fact that the CW character White Canary has just been added to the Injustice 2 mobile app. This unfortunately leaves us in a very peculiar position, where now the Injustice 2 mobile app pretty much has every single CW character. I wish I could say I still had hope for CW-related gear or premiere skins to show up in the game, but I think this is probably going to be my final point where I call it quits. I think that it's over. I don't think we're going to get CW related content. That's pretty unfortunate considering one of the big reasons I'm such a big DC fan is because of the CW shows. Don't get me wrong, I was always a DC fan, but the CW shows made me way more passionate about DC, doing research, reading comics, and all that good stuff. That all happened because of the viewing experience I had on CW. Not having any connection to Grant Gustin or Stephen Amell in this game is a bit disappointing, especially because their faces are either already scanned or somebody did an amazing job with modeling and creating their own version of Stephen Amell in whatever program they were using, whether it was Blender or Maya or whatever. Needless to say, it's something I'm a little bit disappointed about. There is still one more important date to look out for, and that is the season finale. Obviously, this season of Flash and Arrow and all the shows is not over yet, and perhaps maybe at the end, when the season finale is all said and done, then they'll announce some CW-related gear or premiere skins or something like that, but it's worth mentioning we're so far out from the CW season finale that it would have been a year since the game has been out. Regardless, the CW content is still there on the mobile app, which occasionally I do go ahead and play, and if I put more effort into it, I'd be able to get that CW related stuff that I wanted. It's just a bit of a shame to not see it on the console version of the game. Before I end off this video, I want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for the support recently. The holiday break is almost over. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to put out daily content throughout this week, but I can 100% guarantee that by Monday next week, I'll be back to my regular daily content. The reason I haven't been putting out videos as consistently recently is because, again, it's been the holiday break, so my parents have been home. I had to adjust my sleeping pattern so that I was basically up throughout the entire night ready to make videos, and now that they're back at work, I'm in the middle of adjusting my sleeping pattern back to a regular human being, so give me a little bit of time to get adjusted to that, and hopefully I'll have out the daily content as usual. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name has been Bilbzy, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.
Holy mackerel.